Hi, I'm Felipe Patino, and today I'll be speaking about understanding homelessness. Imagine walking down the street, unsure where you'll sleep tonight or where your next meal will come from. This is a harsh reality for 580,000 people in the United States experience homelessness daily. Homelessness is a growing problem that affects individuals and society in complex and far-reaching ways. The purpose of my speech today is to inform you about the causes of homelessness, its impact on society, and solutions that we can pursue to reduce it. By the end of this speech, you'll have a deeper understanding of the issue and how, as a community, can we make a difference. Homelessness affects us all, whether it's through increased taxes to fund social services or the emotional stain of seeing people on the street struggling. Homeless is a community issue. Many of us see homeless individuals on the street, but how often do we stop and think about what led them there? Today I'll focus on three main points: the causes of homelessness, the impact on society, and solutions and strategies to reduce it. Causes of homelessness are varied, ranging from economic struggles to personal challenges. My first point is economic factors. One of the primary causes of homelessness is a lack of affordable housing. When the rent prices rise while the wage remains stagnant, many people are priced out of their homes. Unemployment or underemployment also plays a huge role in homelessness. When people lose their jobs or don't earn enough to cover basic expenses, they can quickly end up without a place to live. My second point is social factors. Social issues like family breakdowns and domestic violence can also be a huge issue in homelessness. People fleeing from abusive relationships or facing family distributions often find themselves without support system and may end up on the streets. And finally, mental health and substance abuse. Mental health disorders and substance abuse are often intertwined with homelessness. Many homeless individuals suffer from untreatable medical illnesses, such as depression or schizophrenia, which can make it difficult for them to maintain stable employment or housing. Now that we understand the root cause of homelessness, let's move on to the more impacts on society. Homelessness is not just an individual issue, it has a ripple effect on society as well. One of them is financial burden. Homelessness puts a tremendous stain on social services. Taxpayer money is spent on emergency shelters, medical care, and law enforcement services catered to homeless population. Studies estimate that the annual cost of homelessness in the U.S. is in the billions due to health care and housing services. Another one is emotional toll. Seeing the homelessness in our communities can be emotionally taxing. We may feel compassionate or guilt or even helplessness when we encounter someone on the streets. These emotional effects can lead to a sense of social detachment, where people distance themselves from emotionally and physically from those in need. Lastly, public health risk. Homelessness also poses significant public health concerns. People living on the streets are vulnerable to disease outbreaks due to unsanitary living conditions. Initially, the lack of stable housing makes it difficult for people to consistently have health care, leading to more severe health issue in the long run. Understanding these social impacts is key, but we may also look towards solutions that can effectively address the problem. My final point is solutions to reduce homelessness. When homelessness is a complex issue, there are strategies and solutions that we can have promise to reducing it. A huge one is affordable housing. One of the most impactful solutions is increasing access to affordable housing. When cities invest in affordable housing projects, they provide stability for people who are at a risk of becoming homeless or those already without homes. Another one is mental health and addiction services. Providing accessible mental health and addiction services is crucial. Many people experience homelessness and need psychological support and treatment for addiction, but services are often out of reach. Expanding access to healthcare for these individuals can help address the root causes of their homelessness. Lastly, job training and unemployment programs. Strengthening training or employment programs can help people acquire skill they need to re-enter to the workforce. By providing education and career support, we can help people regain their independence and reduce the resilience to the social services. Some key takeaways that you might want to remember. The first one is the causes of homelessness are complex, including economic, social, and personal challenge. The second one is homelessness affects society not only financially, but also emotionally with public health and safety risk. And lastly, solutions are increasing affordable housing, expanding mental health services, and strengthening job training programs that can make a significant difference in reducing homelessness. We can get call to action. Homelessness is not just a distant problem. It affects our communities every day. By supporting local activities, advocating for policy changes, and contributing to efforts that provide housing and services, we can be a part of the solution and help homelessness a thing of the past. Thank you.